Hey guys, welcome back to a new episode of Sky Bees. I hope you all are doing well. I'd like to ask you all to please like and subscribe, and also leave any comments you have for me down in the comments below. And just check out the description where we have links to my Twitter, Twitch, and Discord. Twitch, of course, where we're live when we do live streams. Twitter, where you get updates from when we do live streams and when these videos go out. And Discord, of course, where you can just hang out and chat with the people like me in the community. So, yeah. Now that I got that all out of the way, let's go over a couple things that have happened since last time. So, last time I was having some problems, or I finished up these bees last time. You already would have seen that. This is as max as they can get until you get into an apiary, which is like the next tier up, and we haven't done that yet. I've been working on getting a bunch of honey blocks because I need like 80 of them to do I think it's 88 exactly, so that you can get all of the different types of bees that you can make what are they called? That you can make, yeah, I can't think of the eggs for. That's what I'm trying to say. Finally got there. Took it some time. Yeah, so that's that. I also had to reset the spawn of the world, which you may have seen a bunch of commands in the chat. It's because I had to reset the spawn. So now I think the world spawn is like this block, or it's either this block or that block. Because otherwise this mob farm won't ever work. Because when the world spawn is set to centered, for some reason it puts the chunk the world spawns in these worlds to prevent problems with like people dying first thing to mobs. Those chunks are automatically like protected from mobs. So now if I come down here, yeah, mobs will spawn and fall and die, and we've been getting some mob resources that way. For a little bit more of an automated system, so I don't have to worry about stuff on the ground, I want to get a vacuum hopper. We kind of want 2 vacuum hoppers, but I only have 1 Ender Pearl right now, so we're going to get 1 vacuum hopper, and then we'll go from there. Because that spawner will slowly get us some Endermen that will fix that problem, but not very quickly. So yeah. I also need 1 for, like I said, for this machine, but it's just not, there's not in the cards at the moment. There's the iron. I think I have everything. If I'm remembering this correctly, to make this, yeah, you need a hopper, so we need some wood. We can pull wood out of here. I was hoping there was an upgraded chest I could use. There is not. And then 5 obsidian. There's our ender hopper, which is a kind of like vacuum hopper. It's like the vacuum hoppers from any other mod pack you would have played in the past. So the big things for this time, or at least what I'm hoping to get done this time, is, first of all, let's see if this works. It should, but I just want to check it. While we're waiting on that, we can look at. So, big things I do want to get is I want to try and get to the. Where's it at? These nether star honeycombs would be amazing. And actually these wither bees are not. It's a wither skeleton bee and a soul sand bee. I think the soul sand bee is just netherrack bee and a sand bee. Netherrack bee is what? Redstone with cobble? Yeah. And redstone is just dust with the sieve bee. So yeah, all things we can do. Takes quite a bit of breeding though, so I don't know if that's going to get done today. That's the goal though, because when it comes to all these different types of bees that we are looking at, I can craft all these up, but to store them is going to be the problem, since they are going to need some space and our current setup won't work. Or I mean, it will work, but we'd need to make a bunch of what we currently have set up, which is a pretty big and bulky and complicated system, which is not something I want to do. What I would rather do is go down the path of getting an apiary, and then we can go to the apiary breeder, which this isn't super annoying. It's not bad to make this. It just needs some flowers, this thing, which again is not bad, and this will let us breed them. Okay, it'll let you breed up more than a bunch of the bees very easily, using them already inside these empty jars, so we don't have to, because right now to breed them I need to put them both on leads, put them on this, breed them, hope we get what we want, and just keep repeating, essentially, which is going to take a lot of time and not be too much fun. So I would much prefer to do it the way where you have wither or an apiary, and I can just use the apiary breeder to do it, which would be much easier. But that of course requires we have an apiary, and in case you didn't notice or didn't know, an apiary requires, at least the base, even the basic one requires another star, which we can either get from wither honeycombs or killing a wither boss, which killing a wither boss is definitely something we have the option to do. We would need to set up something to do it in, which might be a good shout, though we will need wither skeleton skulls in the first place, and that requires, I don't think there's a good way to get those at the moment. Let me just see. Wither skeleton skulls. Yeah, the only way to do that is the wither skeleton honeycombs, which I think this needs a skull to breed. Yeah, to breed them you need a skull. And I think as a flower, it may need a skull. Okay, maybe it doesn't. So to breed them, they need a skull. I don't know if they need a... To get the combs out, we just need them in a hive, it appears. And then this will give us skulls. I think also something we could do for the time being, which we might do right now, is I think I can put witch water in our current spawning setup to do it. So let's try that real quick while I still have you here, and then if that doesn't work, then we'll look at doing the bees. The pigs are getting a little out of control. I've kind of bred them up a couple times. I don't know why, because I haven't actually used them as a food source yet. I'm still just eating the carrots, but just, I don't know. Okay, so let's light this up for the moment. Might be best, since I can't jump. I turned off mob griefing as well, because on a skyblock that's kind of detrimental, especially when our mob farm is so close. If it happens, it would pretty much be the end. Could be the end for the game. So as a safety precaution, I have turned off the ability of mobs to blow up blocks. They can still kill me. And believe me, they have. Because that mob farm I have set up is not perfect. Sometimes witches and things get through. Okay, we need some signs, I think, because we need to block off the sticks. Do have some sticks. Okay, that's going to be a problem. So apparently when you place a sign, it turns off your... That's good to know. Right, let's grab my stuff. Remove the death point. Yeah, things are still spawning in. Okay, let's try that again. So this time... That should stop any problems. We could have... Did one of my vector plates get... Yeah, it probably got launched down to the bottom. Another thing I've noticed since this is a slime chunk, it's kind of annoying, is that you end up with a bunch of slimes. Just put my head in with all these other heads. Pull the cobblestone out. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. Get rid of the obituary just because they clutter up your inventory. And I probably should get one more bucket of witch water going, because I think we probably want 2, if not 4, to get this properly set up. Now here's the moment of truth. Does that... Doesn't seem to spread either. Maybe we just need to set them... I think I have a better solution. Just gotta get some... I need to sleep real quick. Alright. Whoa. Okay, let's get to that. And we're gonna want some more witch water, but I don't have another thing, so we're gonna have to wait on that. Also, another thing, if you didn't know about this pack, when those little like brackets appear above your cursor or around your reticle cursor thing. That means that it will place it right below. One sign short. And this should set us up ideally for future. So what this should do is let us farm wither skeleton skulls, which we will need to get a wither skeleton. Either to get the wither skeleton B or to get a wither skeleton skulls we need for doing it the other way, which would be just, oh crap. There we go. All right, let's see how that does. As I suspected, it did remove some torches. Let's see how that does spawn-wise, though. Die. Pull those out of there because they don't belong in there. Sweet. So it still seems to be killing everything that hits the ground. What kind of stuff are we getting? We did get a coal, which means we are getting wither skeletons, which is good. I want to just see one more wither skeleton spawn for like proof. And then, oh, yep, there's one right there. All right. Is there a mob grinder in this? Mob does not. Grinder. Nope, that's just a logistics one. That's not what I'm thinking of. Okay. Well, we're just gonna have to let that tick over to get skulls. Probably not something that's gonna work on this episode, but I will work on. Let's work on some other stuff. And off camera, I will get that ticking over and getting all our wither skeleton skulls that we will need. Let's see. What do we have to work on then? Kind in a holding pattern on bees for the moment. Can't really get the. I mean, we can get the sieve, but we should probably claim some of these things that I never claimed. How hard is this? That's not hard. But we kind of need more stuff before we do that. Okay, 1% on that tab. Dimensions wise, that's an ender cake. That's how we get to the end, which would be nice, but we don't really have the stuff, nor do we need it at the moment. This power mod, I think is how you say that, is all of our energy stuff. So we might as well work on that for the moment. So do we have enough dielectric paste to do the wrench? No, we don't. We need more dielectric paste. Come on. There we go. Plus this mod kind of is what's going to let us... Sweet. That really did not take that much mana. Okay, now we're adding... We don't have enough to do any more of that. But we made almost a stack, so we should be good. So the wrench, if I remember it, is just this. Sweet. Cool. Energy cable, we do kind of want these. Let's pull all the stuff for this mod we have out, and we can probably just go at power. We need more fences and iron bits. There should be enough of those. That gives us some cables, which would be nice because it means we can kind of move our energy generation wherever we want, and it will still work with how we have things set up. Energy cell is storage, right? We could do with some storage, actually. So we have a dielectric casing. We have need another 2 basic capacitors. There's an energy cell starter, which doesn't give us anything. These are the machines from this mod, which I don't know if we want to get into those at this moment, but guess if we're working on it, we might as well. These, what are we missing? So we need 2 of these dielectric casings, which we don't have the stuff for. Where is it? How am I missing it so blatantly? And I bet you it's right there. It is. Out of iron, really? We have to have iron somewhere. Guess we don't. Do we not have any iron in here either? Did I smelt it all up? I mean, we have iron. These we can just turn into another half stack, but wow. Really need to get some bees online then. I don't know what this does. Assuming, yeah, this is something that's too far out for us. And you need 2 of these to make the energy cell basic. So what we might want to do, I think what we will do, since we're running low on time, is we will come back to power at a later date once we have more resources in the bank, so to speak. But for now, to kind of improve our... Oh, oops, don't want to go down there. To improve our setup. Let's just... change it up a little bit. So that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to put it up here so we have more RF storage, and then Assuming I need this wrench to make it directional. Because I don't want backflow, I just want it flowing into it. And this will slowly, oh, it's already full. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna need more power storage than that, but it's a start. It kind of doubles it because I think our power storage before was just this. So yeah, that's good, as usual. And let me sleep real quick. So we are out of time pretty much. So next episode, hopefully I'll have gotten all the wither skulls and we can fight a wither boss. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm going to sit AFK and hope. Sorry. I'm going to sit AFK and hope, essentially. That's about all I can do. But yeah. That's about it for this episode. Yeah. Should probably just quickly check something. Also, I need to get another Eye of Ender, which we will need for our wither, or for our other hopper, so that we can remove the hopper setup we have on this and replace it with something better. So that's it from me. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a good day, and see you guys next time. You're free to go, guys. Nothing more is gonna happen. Nothing exciting, at least. All right. Have a good day, guys. Goodbye.